This is Radio Romania International. You are listening to our one-hour broadcast in English for listeners in North America, the East Coast. We can also be heard on the internet at www.rri.ro, Channel 1. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and other social media platforms. Our programs are also available on TuneIn, Radio Romania International 1. We wish you good reception conditions.
Hello and welcome to a new broadcast coming to you from Radio Romania International Studios in Bucharest. I am Vlad Balcu in the newsroom. On the rundown today, the United States firmly support the territorial integrity of Ukraine. A Department of State announcement reads, in the wake of Transnistria's appeal for protection to the Russian Federation. 1,200 Ukrainian adults and children who've filed for asylum in Romania will receive assistance in finding a job. And the Romanian men's under-20 sabre team won gold at the European Championships in Naples. Senate Speaker Nicolae Ciucă on Thursday met with Oleg Serebian, Moldova's Deputy Prime Minister for Reintegration. The Transnistrian question needs a peaceful, sustainable solution in line with international law and with the observance of the sovereignty and territorial integrity of the Republic of Moldova without hindering its European track, Nicolae Ciucă later wrote on Facebook. The Romanian official congratulated the Moldovan administration for its responsible and balanced approach to this complex issue, particularly at a time ridden with regional challenges. The so-called Congress of Deputies in Tiraspol passed a resolution calling on the Russian State Duma to take action with a view to protecting separatist Transnistria in the context of what signatories have described as growing pressure from the Republic of Moldova. The Russian Foreign Minister says the protection of inhabitants of Transnistria is key to Moscow. The United States firmly supports the sovereignty and territorial integrity of the Republic of Moldova within its internationally recognized borders, the U.S. Department of State spokesman Matthew Miller said in response. The first round of the presidential election in Romania will take place on September 15th, and the second, if necessary, on September 29th. The leaders of the governing coalition, PSD and PNL, also decided that European Parliament elections will take place concurrently with a local election in Romania on June 9th, whereas parliamentary elections will be held on December the 8th. Initially, the Social Democrats and the Liberals wanted to organize the European Parliament election during 2 days for the Romanians abroad. But eventually they renounced this option. Such a measure would have violated the constitutional right of Romanians at home, who would have had only 1 day to vote. 1,200 young and adult Ukrainian refugees, asylum seekers in neighboring Romania, as well as Romanians from vulnerable categories, will be helped to find a job, to be independent from an economic and social point of view. The World Vision Romania Foundation is launching a project by means of which people will be advised, will learn the Romanian language, will receive support for recognizing their diplomas, will benefit from grants to support entrepreneurial initiatives, and support vouchers to stimulate integration on the labor market. Almost 160,000 Ukrainians filed for forms of legal protection from the Romanian state, with some 80,000 Ukrainians currently registered as residing in the country at the start of the month. Half of them say they want to get a job or start a business in Romania. A large plume of Saharan dust will transit Romania's territory, which is expected to lead to an increase in the volume of suspended particles and, by extension, atmospheric pollution, the Romanian Environment Ministry announced. According to the National Grid Monitoring Air Quality, the largest concentrations of dust will be reported in the west and southwest, where suspended particles associated with rainfall. Traces of this reddish dust can be observed on vehicles and other outdoor objects. And we go out with news from sports. Romania's men's sabre team on Thursday won gold at the Under-20 European Championships hosted by Naples, Italy. In the finals, Romania defeated France 45-36. Made up of Casian Câdu, Vlad Covaliu, Mihnea Enache and Radu Nițu, Romania trounced the Netherlands in the round of 16, ousted Germany in the quarter-finals and defeated Spain in the semi-final. Amalia Covaliu won bronze in the women's sabre event. In the women's épée team finals, Romania ranked 8th. And that was the news.